Hello students, today we are going to continue the topic parts of plant. In earlier video, I have discussed about the two parts of plant, that is roots and stem. In this video, we will discuss about leaves, flower and fruit. So let's start with the leaf. Leaf is like a kitchen for a plant. A green leaf is where the plant prepares its food. So leaf function as the kitchen for a plant as the food is prepared by the leaves. Most leaves are broad, flat, thin, and green in color. They grow on stem. The surface of the leaf is known as leaf blade. So, as you can see in the diagram, that the surface of the leaf is known as leaf blade. Many lines called veins can be seen on the leaf blades. So, you must have seen that there are very uh, thin lines going over the leaves, and those thin or those fine lines are called veins. It contains small holes called stomata on its underside. Okay, so leaves contain small holes on them, and that is known as stomata. And basically, it is for the exchange of gases, and through the stomata, uh, um, leaves absorbs carbon dioxide from the air. We may not be able to see stomata with naked eyes, yes, because they are very small, so we will not be able to see those holes from our naked eyes. So let's discuss about the functions of the leaf. So green leaves prepare food for the plant. They do so using air, water in the presence of light. So these green leaves prepare food in the presence of light, and they need water and air. So from air they consume, or they just take in carbon dioxide, and they get water from the roots or from the ground through their roots, and uh, in the presence of sunlight they prepare the food. And this process of preparation of food using water and air in the presence of light by the leaves is called photosynthesis. Leaves are green in color because of the presence of a green substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps leaves to prepare food. So leaves appear green in color because they contain a substance, green color substance, which is called chlorophyll, and chlorophyll helps leaves to prepare their food. Leaves give out oxygen as it takes in carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis, or you can say for preparing the food. In exchange of it, it gives out oxygen. Leaves of some plants store extra food. So there are some plants which store food in the leaves, and example of such plants are spinach, cabbage, lettuce, and coriander. And we consume these plants. So let's start with the other part of the plant, that is flower. And flower is the most attractive part of the plant as it makes the plant look beautiful. It grows on stem. Some flower may also have sweet smell. They are found in many shapes, size and colors. So flowers are found in many shapes, size and colors. And like some flowers, like we can say that rose, jasmine, they have very sweet smell. Some flower can have foul smell, which uh, everyone may not like, or which no one may not like. So it is the flower that turns into fruit having one or more seeds. So later these flowers only turn into fruit, like the flower of mango. You must have seen that before fruit comes, there is a flower on mango trees, and those flowers turn into fruit having one seed or more seed. Like some fruits have one seed, just like mango, and some have more than one seed, like apple, oranges, watermelon. We eat flower of some plants have vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli, and there are some flowers like which we consume. An example is cauliflower and broccoli. So let's discuss the function of flower. So the main function of a flower is reproduction. Reproduction means the multiplying, like from one plant that it will uh, multiply into more plants through the seed. So the bright color and the sweet smell attracts insects like bees towards the flower. These insects and bees help the flower in reproduction. So as the bees are attracted, or some insects like bees are attracted to the flower because of its bright color and sweet smell, and when bees lands on the flower to collect nectar, or so some kind of substances get stuck to its legs, or you can say feathers, or you can say body, and then when uh, bee when those bees move to another place, they fall there, and the plant grows, or they can land on the other flowers also of the same species, and the process of reproduction takes place. Now let's discuss about the fruit. And a fruit is a part of plant that contains a seed. So fruit is the part of plant in which there is seed. A fruit may have one, few, or many seed. Single seed fruits are like mango and plum. They have only one seed. Some the fruits which have few seed are apple, orange, and lemon. And the fruits which have many seeds like papaya and watermelon, they have lots of seeds. So what are seeds? So seeds are basically there, that is inside the food and fruit. And seeds of different plants are different in shape, size, and color. So different plants have different kind of seeds. They have different shape, they have different size, they have different colors. And seeds such as wheat, gram, corn, rice, and beans, which we can eat, are called edible seeds. So we consume the seed part of the plant also. And from seed to plants, like the seed turns into a plant, a seed has a baby plant inside it. When the seed gets right amount of air, water, and warmth, warmth with heat, the baby plant starts growing. So when that seed gets the right amount or the correct amount of air, water, and warmth, the baby plants start growing. And the process of growth of a seed into a tiny plant, like when seed grows into a tiny plant, this process is called germination. So that's all for today. We have completed with the parts of plants, and we have discussed about the flower, fruit, and leaves. Um, and we have also discussed the function, that how each part functions and what is the importance of it. That's all for today. Thank you.